Hello world, and happy foggy drive home from the country store. Now I'm getting somebody behind me, but hey, can't knock that. And normally you guys don't get to see our actual roads, so I figured maybe, even though we're serving up Pacific Northwest vibes at the moment, you might be curious, because I like seeing my neighbors and checking on their houses. Although today is not exactly a great day for doing that, because again, you can see all this fog. I was thinking some of it would lift before I had a chance to come back, but it is not. It is foggy. Good news, for me anyways, it's not super slick at the moment, although now I am getting someone who's in a truck coming up close to me, wondering why the heck I drive like an old lady. Alright, pass with care. If you want to hurtle yourself into the fog, buddy, feel free. I know I only drive about 40, 50, and that does drive some folks nuts. Anyway, I turned this on in an attempt to give you all an exciting update of whatever the hell is going on. And I mean that with all due respect. So last week, my colleague was like, hey, have you heard anything about your promotion? And I'm like, nothing official. And yeah, she went and asked the dean, and then it comes back and it's like, well, we don't want to tell you until we tell all the faculty this year. And I'm like, what? And the only thing I can figure is it's because we've changed how we're doing promotions. And okay, those of you working in higher ed, feel free to comment on whether or not this is something you guys have had to deal with, because I've only ever worked in one job where I was eligible for promotion. Our hierarchy at the community college was pretty flat. And here, when I hired in like 10 years ago, yeah, I know you're not happy with me driving slow in the fog. I'm not happy with not seeing buddy, sorry. When I hired in here 10 years ago, the policy, procedure was every college had X number of people, and you were allotted X number, Y number of promotions per number of faculty members per college. And then if you had fewer people that applied for a promotion than the number of slots you had, you could roll over the slots to the next year, or partial slots, which is what we had to do a lot of because we lost librarians, so we ended up with fewer slots allocated to us, which kind of stunk. And we also would occasionally, which, everyone was super happy that along with auto promotion this change was made, because in larger units, not mine, but mine, 12, 15 years ago, we had two of my coworkers who hired in at the same time would go up for promotion at the same time. And it's awkward, especially for us introverted librarians, to have to, rank people. Because that was the other thing that this required. If you're in a large college like Arts and Sciences, you have to get ranked so that, if you only have 4 slots and they rank 8 people, they take the top 4 and those guys get promoted. Well, the wiggle room in this, because obviously you're going to get people that are recommended for promotion but don't get promoted because they're halfway down on the exciting slots list, or they get told they have to wait until next year and reapply, which is another pain in the butt. To avoid that, or some of that anyways, the president of the university was allocated, I don't know if it was 6 or 12, but he was allocated a certain number every year of his own individual picks. So anybody who didn't get chosen because of ranking, or their college was out of a slot, okay, that's a bird, not a deer, they got sent over to the president, and he got to pick out of that group of people 12, or I want to say 12. I don't know why I want to say 12. Maybe it wasn't that many. But he got to pick out of that group of people anybody he thought was worthy of a promotion but couldn't make it based on the whole college slots issue. So it was a fun headache. Again, anybody who works in academia, let me know whether or not you guys have similar procedures. And I am hopefully not going to die on this curve. This is a really, this is a fun blind curve here, and we've talked to our neighbor about this exciting set of trees. Even though she's her house is over there, right there, and she's all like, yeah, no, I'm not cutting my trees. I can see them from my house. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyway, so our new policy, such as it is now you go through your tenure review, promotion review, and then if you get voted up, there's no ranking, there's no exciting competitiveness, or less competitiveness in theory. Everybody that gets voted up for a promotion gets a promotion. The president doesn't have to hand out emergency bonus wild card promotions like he was doing. And, again, I agree that's a good thing. But getting told that, like, no, you have to wait because it's probably Arts and Sciences being the largest college holding us all up. But you have to wait to know. So you'll be fine. Probably another few weeks. The good thing that happened was IEEE sent me my contract to become a certified assessor for AI ethics, and I signed it, and eventually we're getting a badge, so I can put a badge on my happy dappy email signature, and that at least made me happy, because I was like, well, IEEE will accept me. Granted, it's a 2-year stint, and we gotta keep up our certs, and if I don't do any assessments during the 2 years, I'm not quite sure how that plays out. But yeah, they always want me. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Maybe before the end of the semester you'll tell me if I'm getting a promotion. Maybe I just find out the old-fashioned way with money in my paycheck. I don't know. Anyway, that's the status of the promotion. I'm almost home, so I'm just going to cut it here.